Hi, good afternoon, all. This is Loris from Gaining Gigs, and today I'd like to talk to you about an opportunity working for Marriott Bonvoy. The reason I chose to talk about Marriott today is because on my journey to find remote work, I have to start thinking outside of the box and not look at just AI hustles and AI gigs. I want to find other opportunities that are not AI related because my only goal really is to work remote jobs 100% of the time where I could work from home, make my own schedule, and still get paid. And my goal is just to make between $200 to $500 a day. If I can average that, I'm great, and they'll be able to cover my bills and have some spending money as well. So I started thinking of ways or other types of positions that I could do. And I thought, well, why not work in the hotel industry? Because there's positions that they have that you can do remotely, and they have positions that you can do in house. I personally have no desire to go inside of a job ever again. So I'm only looking for remote work, side hustles, and gigs to make my income. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll put that link down below for any of you that are interested in the positions that they have at the Marriott. They actually have over like 10,000 positions available, and some of them are remote and some of them are not. There's more that are not remote than there are remote, and that's because it is the hotel industry. You have to be there, like depending on what position it is. Like you can't make a bed from home for the Marriott. You can't be a bartender from home for the Marriott. So there's going to be more jobs you have to come in the office for than jobs that are remote for them. But they do have some remote positions available. So let's go ahead and get started. So on their front page, I have it on the Marriott careers page because that's the easiest way for me, I think, just to go into it. So, like on the careers page, you can just, do early careers, corporate jobs, hotel jobs. You could choose one of these paths right here. Now, I chose like just careers. I believe it was just careers in general. Like, I just started to search. I just hit the search button and something came up and it opened this page right here. But before we look into those positions, I just wanted to show you like who they're associated with. Like if you look at the names, it's not just a Marriott. It's like the Sheridan, Delta, Westin, Renaissance. Like there's a bunch of different companies that are under the Marriott umbrella. And then they have like the Residence Inn, and they have like like apartments, like different ones that are underneath their umbrella. So it's like a big company. It's not like a smaller company. And also too, I did like research on them on Glassdoor, and it is a good company to work for. They have a 4.0 star out of 20,000 reviews. That's a good rating. Like if you have like a company has like a 2 and 2.5, that's average. Is I honestly consider like a 2.5 a little bit below average because 3 I think is like average. A 4 is a good rating. Nobody's going to have a perfect 5.0 on the Marriott unless you're paying everyone to do that review, or you're a new company and you're just putting reviews out there on your own, or telling people to go ahead and do a good review for your company. But nobody's going to get a 5.0 because we all have our own opinions about different managers, different companies. I may love a company, you may hate that same company. I might love my boss, you might hate your boss. So I think 4.0 is a great review for this company. So, and we know, like, you should know, like, it's a company that's been around for a while. So it's not going to be like a scam or anything like that. Now, I did see on their recruitment page, like, if you look, like, I think when I was looking at one of the jobs here, yeah, one of the jobs that I was looking at too, it says just to be aware of scams about them. They're not doing the scamming. There's companies that are doing recruiting. They're just saying, "Oh, I'll get you a job with the Marriott, but you have to pay this fee." You never have to pay Marriott for a fee to get a job with them. So if you get a scam like that, don't do it because it's not the Marriott. You apply for a position with them. It goes through the regular, you know, rituals that you go through to apply for a job, and that's that. So if you do get a marketing thing from somebody saying, "Oh, pay me $25 or pay me $20 and I'll get you a job there," don't fall for it. I'm just gonna say that because when I was looking at positions earlier, something came up on here just to be aware of it. Now, before I go into the positions, there is like this life at the Marriott. Like they have a blog from the Marriott. And I think if you just go, yeah, life at the Marriott, there's a blog. And if you look at the blog, there's like different people on here that talk about their experience and how they're doing with the company and what their experience was. I found it interesting. You don't have to look at it if you don't want to. I found it interesting just to see like how different people are benefiting from working from the company. But that's up to you. So the careers page itself, I found that like they have like if you look, there's like 13,000 jobs on here. That's a lot of jobs. But remote jobs, they only have like 100 and something. Yeah, it was 102 positions. And some of the positions that they have listed remote, I'm going to say are not remote because of the position title. If you look at them, like there's a couple of them on here that I know for sure is not going to be remote. I think somebody just flagged them wrong. And you'll see what I mean. Like when you look at down, like here, like assistant banquet manager, you got to be in the banquet to be the manager. I don't see how you can do that remotely. Like food and beverage bar, you can't do those remotely. So like some of them are flagged wrong, like the bartender ones. But like I believe that like the cluster revenue analyst you can do remotely, and then like there's other ones that they have here. Yeah, like you can't do a chef remotely. So like they have a lot of positions out here. Like if you just have to go through them all and just see what you qualify for. But they do have good search options on here. Like you could put the job type, full time, part time. You could put the country or region because they hire from different countries. Because, like I said, the Marriott is in a lot of different places. I'm gonna take the filter out for remote, so just so you can see like what countries they have. But yeah, so if you take out the filter for remote, they are hiring for a lot of different countries. But just there's a lot of positions that are not remote. So I mean, this is good. Like if you just want a job in a hotel and you're live in one of the countries, go to their page and apply, see if you can get in. You can also filter by job category for them. Administration, brand executive, food and beverage. There's a lot of different opportunities on here. I just wanted to share this one with you because they do have remote positions. Um, I think I'm going to apply, I haven't chosen which position I'm going to apply for yet, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort it down by job category and by country and region, and then search by that and then see what type of jobs come up because I think something's wrong with the remote ones because why would it show bartenders on there? But I'm gonna do it that way and to see how many positions come up to see if I can find ones that could be remote that are not flagged in that remote filter. So that's how I'm gonna search for it. I think I applied for Marriott a while ago. I don't know. Like I wasn't pursuing it. Like I didn't want to go into the office, to work at this type of position. But now that I see that they have remote positions available, I'm going to give it another try because like I said, I don't want to work in an office ever again. But if I can work for a company like this that has a 4-point star remotely, I'll do it. Like for me, that's a good like regular paying job that I can have steady income for. Doing it remotely be wonderful. But like I said, like if I get it, I don't get it, it doesn't matter. Like as long as I'm gonna try it, and if it doesn't go well, I keep searching because my goal is 100% remote, 100% of the time. Now, if you yourself do find a position that you have like on here that you want to apply for, a couple of things to keep in mind. This is a big company, so if you're gonna apply for it, make sure that you tailor your resume to whatever the position is. So, like, let me say, like, I'm just gonna pick. Let me pick one from one of the remote ones, and like say I'm doing this internal audit one. So like they have all these criteria. Like they have criteria on here. Like you'll see, like what they're looking for. Monitor compliance with your own training and development. Supervise, review, supervise, support. Like they have all these keywords in there. So read over what the description is for the position Find the keywords that are on that description, add them to your resume if you have those qualifications. So, like they say that you need to know how to do checkbook, EP, and well, like if you need to, like if you have these qualifications, add them to your resume because a lot of these companies like this that are larger, what they do is they scan your resume and they look for those keywords. And if you don't have the keywords, then they move on to the next person. So it's like you might not even get your chance to be seen by a hiring manager if you don't have the keywords on your resume. So I just wanted to want you to keep that in mind when you look at positions like this for bigger companies. Always update your resume to tailor it to the company that you're going to apply for to make sure that you have a higher percentage chance of getting seen. That's just my opinion, and I know that it works because there's been a couple positions that I applied regular for, didn't hear nothing back, and then when I applied again and retailored my resume to fit the position, I heard back. So it works. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Anyways, this is Alerts from Getting Gigs. I'll put a link down below for this company. And I'll also probably do like the careers. Yeah, I'll do the careers page instead of the regular page. And like I said, they have a 4.0 star, so why not give it a shot? And don't worry if you don't meet all the criteria for a position that you apply for. If you meet a majority of it or 75% of it, don't sell yourself short. Go ahead and apply for it. Because just because they're saying that they need all these criteria, maybe they're not going to get everybody for all that criteria. Maybe you are going to be the best candidate for that position. Just never sell yourself short and never think that you can't do a position because you're underqualified. Think that you can do the position and make it where you can. So if you get your foot in the door for a position that you feel underqualified for, do your best to become qualified for it when you're in there. Learn what you need to learn and then take that grow and move on. Just, do what you got to do to become the candidate that they want you to be. And then once you learn those skills, if you want to still stay there and it's a great company, cool. But if not, take those skills and move on. Okay, until next time. This is Laura from Getting Gigs, and thank you for watching.